Big East, what we looking at today?
Woman dies after being hit by a train.
You think? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Florida couple arrested.
Okay, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Welcome back to the Lit Conversation Podcast. We are your host, Twice and Big East.
Big East.
Thank y'all so much for coming back and joining us for another episode. Before we get into what we get into, a toast must be made. Okay?
My
Toast to
small.
a small one, but yet a
Mm-hmm,
toast. Toast to a
mm-hmm.
good episode. Mhm. That's good. All right, you know you be taking some hard swallows. What be going on
Yeah,
there?
that
Why?
Don get you.
The done get you? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, tell us
yeah.
about what you got going on today. What your news looking like?
All right. Woman dies after being hit by a train. So this 42-year-old woman, she lives in New Hampshire, right? Her her ex boyfriend and his dog was walking. So they heard this train horn, right? So you know how dogs are when they hear loud noise, they run because of
Yeah,
course he ain't on the leash. Why the dog is not on the leash? So
mm-hmm.
when the dog run off, she run after the dog, trying to rescue the dog, and she got hit by the train. And the dog just had like minor injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Now my question is, this your ex boyfriend? Why you trying to save the dog?
You know they have a dog.
Yeah, and no, it's not her dog. It's his dog.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
Right, that's what I said.
she crazy as hell. The train, she that's one thing I know I ain't finna play with.
Me
In a car,
either.
out of a car, none of it. I ain't finna play with no train. I mean, I remember one day I had got off work and I was going to the store after work and I made to the train tracks. And I was in a line in the car in front of me, kind of like the front part of my car was over the track.
Mm.
And then the light turned green, but then the bar came down and the bar hit my car. I was like, I'm just gonna go on through this shit because
Yeah.
no. That shit scared the
Yeah.
hell out of me. But the train was like 2 blocks away, but still.
But
You know what I'm
still,
saying?
right.
No, no, no. Let me get the fuck away from around here.
Yeah, because I've seen many videos. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen many videos. People try to outrun them train,
Yeah, I don't
and
understand that. For what?
it never
For what?
works
Just
out for them.
first of all, where you going? Why are you in such of a hurry that you would risk your
Right.
life to get to wherever it is you're trying to get to, which is probably nowhere.
Nowhere. Right.
Going nowhere fast. Well, may she rest in peace. She died, right?
Yeah, she died. Yeah, she died.
May she rest in
Unfortunately.
peace. Mm.
Yeah. Florida couple arrested for filing a fraudulent insurance claim for $6.6 million.
What was the claim for?
Car accident. The girlfriend claimed the boyfriend couldn't walk or talk after the accident.
Oh, pains. Okay, yeah.
So mind you, the police pulled them over after they made this claim. Pulled them over for, I guess, for some type of violation. And the video shows him walking and talking and actually running from the police. So you're not about to get that claim now. How you thought that was gonna go? Because you filing a 6.6 million. It ain't like you trying to file like 66,000.
Yeah, that much money, they gonna investigate the hell out of that claim. That's a lot of money. See, how the fuck they get? I ain't never heard no auto insurance claim getting 6.6.
Me
Even when
either.
people die, even when people die in those auto
Yeah.
accidents, I've never heard them getting that type of money. Damn, I need to sign over that insurance company to help me.
Did you hear about that woman who was walking? to her daughter's graduation, and she passed out in the parking lot, and she died.
I did hear that. I did.
So she collapsed. They
Mhm.
called the paramedics, but by the time they got there, it was too late. But they never
Mhm.
said what she died of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I did see that, and she never did even make it inside the building.
No, she didn't.
Yep.
She never made it inside
Yep.
the building.
Damn. She
Mm.
probably had. She probably had like a massive heart attack.
Or some type of stroke or aneurysm.
Or aneurysm. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Them things be something.
Yeah.
Instant.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel bad for the kids because the
Yeah.
daughter, the one who was graduating, but they called the son. He came out and he watched his mom take her last breath.
That's the dead girl one that the daughter never forget. Because it was the daughter graduation, right?
Yeah, it was the daughter
Yeah.
graduation.
That's that
Yeah.
she never gonna forget. Graduate high
Mm-mm.
school and y'all lost your mom? It's terrible.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I got one. I got a good news. 12-year-old Connecticut girl created a virus killing air filter for classrooms, right? So it was like a little a project they was doing, but she got so much recognition, like from the scientists of Connecticut University, to
Mm-hmm.
where they awarded her $11.5 million to make them to distribute it nationwide. I was like, pretty cool
Damn, at 12.
at 12.
She sharp. She sharp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm.
she's
I
smart.
like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. Hmm.
So what begins as a fight
Okay.
in at a graduation, high school graduation
Mm-hmm.
in Michigan, could have been a mass shooting. So it was two guys who was fighting. Well, I guess with some other people, but glad they got it under control. Police and stuff got out there. These kids, one of them was caught, the other one wasn't. So they had like both of them had like each each gun had like 40 rounds.
Wait. They
Right, one
some
had
people was
a AR and the other one had a semi Glock
what?
automatic.
Like, listen. Everybody got the right to bear arms. So I'm not saying nothing about that. And everybody got a right to protect their space. I'm definitely not saying nothing about that. But a weapon of that magnitude though,
Mm-hmm.
what you need with that, bro?
I don't know. And they said they don't know whether the kids, because it's like 18, 19 or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. They don't know whether the kids used to go to that school or whatever. Yeah, but one of them had like a pink and black. I wonder if it was, no, it was both boys. A pink and black AR. So
And
that
then
seemed like,
where the fuck they even getting this stuff from? You
right.
see what I'm saying? Those to me should be considered as weapons of mass destruction
Yeah, yeah. So they
because you
still
could have
they
took
still
out a
got
crowd
one
with
they
that.
looking for. They still got one they looking for. So shit, I don't know.
Crazy. That's real crazy.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
And that concludes Big East News.
That concludes your news. All right,
Mm-hmm.
listen. I got quite a few questions for you. Well,
Okay.
let's just start here. This one is more so of a debate, but you may be the wrong person to have this particular debate with. But
Okay.
crab legs or wings?
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm.
They about what and what to me because I
Oh, you
love
like
both.
crab legs like that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
eat them.
do. I do.
I will eat. I
Because
have
I love
eaten.
seafood. Um, but I do love me some wings.
And you know, man. So when I see it, I got
Yeah.
wings growing out my back for all the chicken I made. I ain't lie. I love it. I love chicken, man. With crab legs, it's like those used to be my mom's favorites too. I gotta work too hard to eat them motherfuckers. I ain't lying.
Not
Like,
really.
yes, you do.
Now
Yes, you
with
do.
the blue
Yes, you
crabs
do.
you do,
Yes, you
but
do.
not the crab legs.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I've eaten them before. So for me, it's just too much work to get to all the meat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful how you, when you break the thing, you gotta be careful how you pull it out so you can at least pull it out
Mm-hmm.
whole. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, no. I remember the first time I had some crab legs. What's the name of that joint? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. They got like four of them around here.
Mm.
It was 4th of July,
Okay.
and it was like my first year here, and we went. Damn, what's that? I can't think of, but I think of before the episode with them. Shits was horrible. It's my first time having them.
Mm.
But like they all, back home they eat them. They cook them all the time, eat them all the time. It just wasn't my thing. Like the furthest I'm go to seafood maybe shrimp. You know what I'm talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I ain't doing all that. That shit was horrible. They ain't put no flavor on it.
Oh,
But
I hate
now
that.
I know that when I go to Red Crab, that's the name of it. They
Mm.
got the best crab legs I had here. The seafood bag, the bags. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be buzzing. They be having eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's kind of
Now
good
you
right
not
there.
shit. Now you got me wanting some seafood.
Bro, not too long ago we went. How about I ain't get no meat? I got eggs, sausage, corn, and potatoes because that should be good up in that sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it be just soaking up in there too. Shit, that shit be
Mm-hmm.
buzzing.
So I don't know all of them do it, but I know they had this place out here called Fiery Crab. So now you can get all that stuff and you can get noodles
Oh, yep,
added to your
yep.
stuff. I like
hmm
okay,
I
okay.
tried.
But man, I ain't gonna much lie. So they also do broccoli. Is it broccoli? It's broccoli. They got it inside the
Okay,
bag. Man, that's
okay.
good. I was like, okay,
Yeah, I can
that's
see that
something
being pretty
different.
decent, especially if the broccoli ain't mushy. I don't like
Mushy,
mushy
right?
broccoli. I did go to a joint down in Deep Ellum
Mm,
that somebody had turned me on to. That shit was horrible. That shit was horrible.
dang.
Now the girl at work trying to get me to go to Top Pot. It's
Okay.
like ramen, but she says better or some shit. And I'm like, I got a problem. Ramen. Is it, how you pronounce that? Ramen? It's ramen
Ramen,
noodles. Yeah, well,
ramen.
I call it ramen shit. Ramen noodles. I'm finicky, so yeah. She asked me the other day, "Did you go to Top Pot?" No.
No.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'm gonna let you proceed. Okay.
Okay.
Do you delete pictures and memories of people you don't speak to no more at your phone?
No.
I
Because
don't
even
either.
if I try, you mess around. No, that's the phone number. No, I really don't. I
I
mean,
delete.
memories is especially if I'm in the picture and I look good, so I probably won't.
Only you. I I delete phone numbers. I definitely delete
But
phone numbers,
yeah,
but
I
I don't
have
delete
too. And
pictures.
then when you reset your phone, especially when you got Apple, that shit come right back. If you ever
I,
noticed, I don't know
yeah,
why
I ain't
mine be
never had.
coming back.
I ain't had that experience because I ain't got no numbers like I. That last phone I got, my people in Houston.
Mm,
I got rid of all of them. I got that other when I got that last phone. I don't know, but ain't no trace of them up in there. So
mm.
I delete for a reason, but I don't really be deleting pictures. I mean, I ain't finna go through all 30,000 pictures trying to find one of you
Right,
to
because I
delete.
got a lot of
I
pictures.
got a lot of pictures. Yeah, like I don't. I mean, if I run across it, we was cool. At least when I see that picture, we was cool then. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, yeah, we was on good terms then. I can look at it and laugh and be like, yeah, should act right. Mm.
right,
You should not have made me want to whoop your ass.
right.
All right, good.
Oh, I thought you was about to ask me something crazy.
No, 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 no.
So you heard about Dave's Hot Chicken?
Yeah, the one down the street.
So three friends started Dave's Hot Chicken with only $900. They sold that for nearly $1 billion.
Mm. Tell me it can't be done.
Right. I was like, jeez.
That's what's up. That's a
Yeah,
true American success story right there.
right, it is. It
Yeah.
it definitely is. Dang.
hmm
A billion? Jesus.
A Billy?
Let me hold
Listen,
50.
you play too much. Wait, hold on. Let me answer this right here, right quick. But let me get this done. Look, 1 meal in your lap right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you're doing with that meal? What's the very first thing you'll do?
The very first thing I'll do is go get my Hummer.
Okay, okay.
What about you?
Man, you know I'm be trying to flip my money, so I gotta try to start me some type of business I feel like gonna do well, even if it's just maybe buying a couple of pieces of real estate.
Oh yeah, you always buy real estate. When you have real estate, we have land. Period. You got money.
Hmm. Yeah, that's probably the first time I'm gonna do, and then after I get that out the way, which ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
take me no more than a week, cause
Mm-hmm.
I already been looking. Shoot, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm going. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Mm, I want to say go buy a crib, but that's not true. I know. I know it ain't true.
Wait, go buy who?
A crib, a spot.
Oh, crib, a
I
spot.
know. I
Okay.
know that's not true. I know it ain't true. So probably make some of them dreams come true. Be honest with you. I go buy me a couple pieces of property. Then I see
Mm-hmm.
how much my money drop down. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm a jet set. I'm a jet set
Oh,
a little bit.
okay.
I'm probably gonna put half of if I get a million flat, like no taxes gotta come out there or nothing, right? A meal is what I'm left with. I probably do half of put half of it, away. And the other half is for me to, invest, travel a little bit, come on back then get my my vehicle, my dream vehicle, the Hummer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a Hummer too, but what mine is. And then
Yeah, I
I'll
get.
probably give me a nice little spot or something. Cause to me, it ain't a lot of money, but to me, it's a ton of money. To me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying to me,
Mm-hmm.
cause I'm working 9 to 5, so a million is a ton of money to me. Shit. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So did you hear that education department says Columbia University is not an accredited university anymore?
I'm so sick of these people, man. The Department of Education. I thought they were closed down. They
And
didn't
they
close them all the
said
way
it.
down. Huh?
Yeah, they say the escalation of the Trump administration scrutiny
Yep.
of the school, which is accused of violating federal anti-discrimination laws.
All that just sound like Trump. Everything you just read, all I heard,
Yeah.
every word you said sound like Trump, 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 Trump,
Mm-hmm.
Trump.
Yep.
All of it. And he been picking at Harvard. Cause
Yeah.
Harvard,
Yeah.
you ain't got to fund them. Shit, them people agreed to take pay cuts and everything. Harvard got a lot of money, so go
Yeah.
ahead, don't fund us. We're gonna fund ourselves.
Right. You're gonna fund themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know how many people who graduated from Harvard they have money?
Yep.
They're not gonna let the alma mater go down like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But speaking of money, nah, they have they probably have more, but it's five people that's from or live in New Orleans who have a lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you. Let me go from the fifth on down.
Okay.
Five is Lil Wayne.
He number 5. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. 170 million.
100 what?
170.
Okay.
Gary Chowsett.
Now what does he do? Where he getting money from? Does it say?
Uh he's is it's a Louisiana base like a vessel for all gas and wind. What do you say?
Oh, oil and gas.
Wind
Oh
power industry.
shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
six
Okay.
6.5 billion.
Wait, I thought you was going. So you ain't going to order about how much money they got?
Oh, I thought I did. But just listen, this is five people, right?
Okay.
William Goldring. A lot of these, the only person I knew is like two or three.
Now, where did Will get his money from?
Uh, what did that say? I can't see that.
And
This
how much
company
you got?
7 billion. So he got a lot of money. All company. That's what he do too. Gail Benson. You ever heard of Gail Benson?
No.
That's I forgot the first man his first name, but they own the Saints.
Oh, them. Okay, okay,
Yeah, they own the
okay.
Saints.
Okay, yeah.
And I never knew this man. I guess I never. He don't live here, but I guess it must have started from here. Todd
Mhm.
Graves. And you know what
That
he
name
does,
sound
right?
familiar.
Nah,
Todd
he
Gray. What?
Todd Graves.
Uh-huh.
Kane's Chicken. 17.2 billion. But did it start? I didn't. Did it start here? I didn't think it started here because I know he don't live here.
I don't know. Why he on the list? For New York, for Louisiana,
But
right?
yeah, yeah, for Louisiana,
17 billion.
$10 billion for chicken. For chicken. Well, we just talked about Dave's hot chicken.
We need to find us some.
Some chicken
We need to find us a chicken recipe. God damn.
for
We in the wrong
chicken.
business. We in the wrong business.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all they got is tenders.
Ain't it? That's it.
That's
Cause
all
they
they
ain't
got
got
is
nothing else.
tenders, fries, and bread.
Good though. I love Cane's. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Man,
they
that's what
talk about that sauce, but the sauce is all right to me. It's
I love their sauce. I can make it myself though, but I love their sauce. I do. Dip them
so
French
who
fries
you
in it.
so who you think is the top five richest people in the world? I'm gonna tell you
I
if they
always
on the
run across
list.
these lists, but I'm mighty afraid I'm not gonna get it. I know. I think Robert Smith is one. Warren Buffett maybe.
Yeah, he's
These are just
one.
the ones that I heard about. Robert Smith, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos,
Hmm.
my other boy, Gates, Bill Gates.
Hmm.
Uh, who's another black dude? Ah, I don't know. Them four I've always heard about.
So you forgetting about old boy Elon Musk?
Oh, that crazy motherfucker. Um, yeah, I did forget about Elon, didn't it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
well, because we not gonna actually really know what these people worth, but they giving the estimate, right? So what
Right.
they saying is Elon is worth 421 billion. So he's number one. He's
Okay.
retarded ass.
So he's the. So I tell you, we gotta stop saying that word.
Oh yeah, he's
He's
crazy ass.
the. He's the richest man in the world, so called. Is that? They didn't give him that
Yeah,
title.
that's what they saying. The richest
Okay.
people in the world. So he's number one.
Okay.
They got Jeff Bezos number two.
And how much? They say how much?
234
Okay.
billion.
Damn,
They
that's
got
all.
Mark
Half.
Zuckerberg at
Oh, I forgot
219.
about him. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Then they got Larry Ellison.
I have heard of Larry Ellison.
Yeah,
Okay.
the founder of Oracle. He got
Yeah.
it's 203 billion.
I'm getting physically ill.
Hmm,
Uh-huh.
right. Bernard Arnault.
I heard of Arnold. Okay. What are you looking at?
Yeah, CEO of LVMH, Moet and Hennessy, Louis
Mm-hmm.
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Yep. Um,
168 billion.
that's all. Hmm. Okay.
And if it's more, I mean, like I say, they only going by estimate.
Yeah. And that's just the top five, huh?
Yeah, 168. So then, like 166 is Larry Page. He the co-founder of Google.
Okay. I ain't never heard of Larry Page. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Okay.
Oh yeah, oh Larry.
Hmm.
And then he come Warren Buffett at 151.
Warren Buffett been had money a very long time.
But I
And,
noticed they don't talk about the old money people anymore.
well, old money people dying off for one, and
They
a
already
lot of
did.
these rich people they are inheritance babies as well. You know what I'm saying? Like because Warren Buffett got to be next to check out. But I
Yeah,
mean,
because
I ain't trying.
how old
I
is
ain't.
he?
Huh?
91, I think. 93.
But more than I can count. I can't even count up that high. So Warren Buffett getting ready to get the hell up out of here in a minute. And then see all that, all what he got, it's just gonna be transferred. That money be transferred.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of a lot of the rich ones that money just be transferred from generation to generation to generation. Like they never running out of money.
Yeah,
Damn. And then
that's a
here I am
lot, though.
stuck trying to do a podcast and working on 9 to 5.
Right. And you got $421 billion.
Just give me one.
Right.
I'm asking for 1 bill. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Now let me ask you. He give you 1 bill. You changing? Are you changing as a human, as a person? Are you changing? Because money change people.
I disagree with that. I don't think money changes people. I think money amplifies who they really are. I don't think money changes people.
I think it 110%. We're gonna disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree on that. Because I do indeed think money changes people. And not for nothing, because at that point, I'm just gonna speak. I'm just gonna speak for me.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a bill right now
Okay.
and watch me change.
Change how? How you gonna change?
Oh, I'm acting real funny. I'm already telling you. I'm already telling you. That may be the reason why this man, keeping me on this thumb or whatever.
Oh,
But
okay. That's
I'm
the
already
reason.
telling you. Like it's just certain people you may deal with now in your getting by era. You're
Mm-hmm.
not fucking with them. Them people ain't even breathing the same as you breathe, but you get a bill.
Mm-hmm.
I know a few people I fuck with now. I want to fuck with. I get
When
that
you get
bill.
that bill, when you get that
Yeah,
bill, huh?
yeah. I'm gonna have a whole new set of friends. I might take about 2 friends with me.
Mm-hmm.
Families and 2 friends. I'm gonna go give me some rich friends. I ain't got time to fuck with your broke ass. No.
Yeah, yeah, you
Cause
definitely
then you're
get
gonna be a
some rich
brokey to
friend.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm just telling you. Mm,
Hey,
I'm acting up.
I know. Uh,
Acting up.
Well, Elon don't give her no bills.
Well, Elon mad at Trump. So Elon and Trump, they go Elon say the only reason the Epstein files have not been released is because
Mm,
Trump that's what he said. Then Trump turned around and he want to say, well, I think we save a bunch of money if we cut all his funding off. This rich people shit. But did that this rich people shit. But did not tell
yeah,
you. I'm gonna have to go back and see what episode that was so I can insert that clip if I find it in this video. I told you they was
yeah.
gonna fall out. I knew it. I knew they was gonna fall out. There's no way that Trump is a man of power. He loved power. Elon's
Mm-hmm.
too smart for Trump. And Trump played dirty.
Yeah, he does.
So I knew that friendship or whatever the fuck that was, I knew it wasn't gonna
Yeah, well,
last too
it
long.
definitely wasn't no friendship. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna last too long. And Trump might be mad at Elon because remember that video that was going around when Elon was in the Oval Office with Trump and Elon had his son?
Yeah,
Yeah, Trump might be mad. That might be what Trump mad about. He petty as hell. Trump must be a cancer. He petty as hell.
that's a good one to ask. What is he?
Yeah, when is my president's birthday?
Old Trump.
When is my president's birthday?
What did this say? Oh Lord, he's a Gemini.
That's the one with the 2 faces? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay.
But give him a few more days, he could be a Cancer.
Maybe got a Council Moon, a Council Rising, or
Something,
whatever
huh?
that shit is. He got some cancer in him. He way too petty. He petty as hell.
Yeah.
Trump is petty. He too old to be so fucking petty. He petty as hell.
You remember when he first was in office? Every time you turn around, this dude was on Twitter.
Yay! He still be talking crazy. He still be talking crazy on Twitter. Still.
Look, so suburban man accused of stealing cologne returns to steal cologne 3 hours after jail release.
What?
So he was accused of stealing cologne, right? They arrested
Okay.
him. So
Okay.
he got out and went back to steal some more cologne.
He won't smell good.
I guess so. He stole cologne from Macy's.
He won't smell good while he in messes. Yes.
So they say his name is Eric Hart. 60. He
How old is he?
well, 60.
You know better.
60.
You know better. Nah, Papa, you know better.
Illinois.
I would know better.
He was charged after allegedly stealing cologne and a massage gun. Where's a massage gun?
Oh well, he probably finna. I got a massage gun. It's shaped like a gun, but it got the ball. It got attachments for the end of it, right? Well, what's it now?
Yeah, yeah, Eric.
Eric was just getting ready for a date. He want to smell good for his date, and he finna give her a massage.
Maybe,
Like,
maybe.
you gotta use sometimes. Sometimes you gotta excuse, theft. Sometimes you gotta
So,
excuse theft.
so when the last time they got him, they told him
Mm-hmm.
to stop. He started running. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
when they did catch him, they pulled some hair out of his head, a clump, a large clump. They said
Was a
he
Caucasian man?
stole. Huh?
Caucasian man?
I know. Mm-mm.
Why they pull a clump? He might have dreads or something.
He had, well, he don't look like he got hair right here, but uh, I don't
You
know.
should have stopped the people so you stop.
That boy said he just like you said, he wanted to smell good.
You want to smell good. Like, listen, wait, you want him to walk around funky? Huh?
And then he got the most expensive stuff.
He
He
got
got
good taste.
taste. He got taste.
He got good taste. That's right.
Okay, Eric.
He ain't playing with them. He ain't playing with
Mm-mm.
them.
Eric, you should have got me a bottle or two.
I would have
I ain't
paid
gonna
you.
lie, Eric.
I would have paid you.
Hmm.
Check this out. Jim Jones and Chrissy. You're aware who that is, right? Chrissy.
Yes.
My girl Chrissy. With that haircut. Every time somebody say her name, I did that haircut. That one haircut she had. I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop a lot, but no, was she on Love and Hip Hop or was it
Yeah.
cause they had a spinoff. So I don't know which one it
It,
was.
it was both. It was
Y-
both.
She had the haircut on both of them. I'm talking.
Oh,
I know it's both
I
shows.
don't know about the
I
haircut,
mean,
but I'm just saying she was on both.
well, I mean, if it's him or her show, I know she was on it, and I know
Mm.
she was on Love and Hip Hop. So just let
But
me. Can I finish?
can
Can I
you?
finish? I don't know. Damn. I know she was on both. It's this haircut. She used to have a haircut. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. But anyway, them people been together 25 years. Them people ain't married yet, bro. Them people just celebrated their 25th anniversary. And them people ain't. But that girl asked that man to marry her 20 years ago on TV. Like, so, bro, you set in your ways that deep? Bro, I'm gone.
I'd have
I'm
been
gone.
le- I'd have
But
been
she
left
did
him.
leave him. She left him once, so if it was something, I don't know. I know one time she left him, she moved to Miami. And left him in New York. I remember that. I remember that being on the show. You watch Love and Hip Hop?
Not I used to a long time ago.
That ain't my steez. They start fight doing all that fighting and
Yeah,
shit.
all
And
that
I don't
fighting, all
care.
that howling and shit. That's
I don't got
just
time for that.
mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I want Chrissy to go find her man. Them people in their 50s. Them people. I feel like she just turned 55 or something. I don't, like,
Yeah, she did.
yay.
Around that
Like, bro,
age.
what the fuck are you doing? What the hell?
All right, what the hell?
Yay. So now, I'm going to move from the old 25-year anniversary people to this one lady. A ring camera caught her hooking up with about 10 men in the span of 4 hours.
God damn.
She had to pay her rent. That ain't what she said, but that's what I'm saying for her. Her rent was due the next day. She got to get it how she live.
Mm.
So she had her 10 visitors. She did her 10 tricks. And
Mm.
now she ate to pay her rent. That's what I'm going to say. I pray to
Mm.
God that she had to pay something. Okay? If
Unless
you moving like that,
I left you what is it? What's it called? A nymphomaniac?
A nympho maniac.
Unless you one of those people.
But even if she a nymphomaniac, she ain't doing 10 in 4 hours. Do you know
Mm.
how much? Do you know how much? Do you know how much sex that is?
That's a lot of meat going in.
That's a whole bunch of
Coming.
pork chop. That's a whole bunch of pork chop right there, boy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that is a lot.
All right, now I got a hypothetical question. I'm gonna hand it back over to you, but I got a hypothetical question for you. Not real hypothetical. I seen this on Instagram though.
Okay.
So this chick, she posted a picture. You know how these girls love turning their back and taking a picture of their rumple,
Mm-hmm.
of their ass and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Post a picture on social media of like a thirst trap picture, because that's what they are.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Boyfriend told her she need to take that down. She said, why she just posting a picture? He said, you thirsty because these are the same type of pictures you posted. This what got my attention for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, knowing all that, what would you do if it was your girl? Like the picture she posted is like kind of like one of them pictures that caught your attention. So now y'all to get y'all together. You know what I'm saying? She
Mm-hmm.
ain't single no more, but she still trying to post them thirst trap pictures. What you doing?
Yeah, she would have to take that down.
You gotta
But
take that down.
yeah, you gotta take that down. But at the
Yes.
same time, those type of women who do that type of stuff on social media, I'm not attracted to. I mean, if you look good, I'm gonna look. But for me to try to get to know you like that, I already see who you are. Why you don't have to do all that to find somebody? Those are
But
thirst
see,
traps.
she got to take it down. If it was me, you definitely got to take it down. And it definitely a thirst trap picture. Ain't no doubt about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, some people just proud of their shape.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Especially out
that.
there and got some
But but
work done. You
but
know what I'm saying? Like
but.
they trying to show it off and
Mm-hmm.
all that kind of shit like that. So like he said that's how we got together.
Mm-hmm.
From pictures like this. Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's you. So he got to be thinking, oh, this bitch advertising for another nigga? Like she been replace me or something?
Could
But
be.
he said she was thirsty. He said she was thirsty. Every
She
time he said
was.
she's thirsty. You think she was?
But because I tell you what, when a woman or man, but when the woman is fine, you don't have to do all that because your shape is gonna show whether you try to show it or not.
If you carry yourself the right way, you will
Mm-hmm.
always be seen. Always be seen. And if what the fuck am I talking about? If. What's wrong with me? I am a woman. Fuck. I'm a woman and I got all of the attributes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I would want to even be. It's something about it. This is me, my thoughts, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
something about a classy woman that can never get
Mm-hmm.
old.
Yeah.
A lady or a man, it don't even matter. That carry themselves in the correct manner, and I'm not the person to say what's correct and what's not. But it's something about when a man or a lady. We talking about this female right now, so I'm gonna talk about her. It's something about when a woman carry herself graciously
Mm-hmm.
and she's well put together. Everybody sees that. She'll never have to turn around and show her ass to a camera. Never.
At all.
Mm-mm. No. Well, my boy, I am from this bitch. Hold on.
Hey, okay.
Girl, if you don't go,
So she wasn't even she. Was it worth looking at? Well, that's the case, girl. Just keep it on up there.
but what I want her to do, if this is indeed her picture, and I believe, I'm assuming it is because they got like a split screen. If this is indeed her picture, there's a few things I would love for her to do before she posts another picture like this again. It's just a few things. Like, girl, what you doing? And the look on her face, she looked like she trying to. Strap some damn back. Leave her ass, Leroy. Leave her.
Not Leroy.
Yeah, leave that woe. Leave her where she's staying. Leave her on Instagram, turning her ass, tooting her ass up to everybody. Leave her right there. Leave her where you found that, because that's where he found that.
Right, right there.
Yeah, leave her, just take, they say you leave them where you found them. Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So they always have this debate: who are you saving? The woman. I guess the woman you with is in labor and it's complication. The doctors say
Oh. Mm-hmm.
it have complications. So which one who you want me to save? Are you saving your wife or are you saving your baby? Well, your girlfriend, wife, or the baby.
Um, See, I heard this question 1,000 times.
Well, if you ask
I'm just gonna
me,
go ahead and
I'm.
but you asking me, right?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I ain't know if you asked me, you want me to answer, or you gonna go
Yeah,
answer?
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Answer.
Okay, heard this question 1,000 times, and to me, there is no right answer. My answer, I'm probably gonna say the lady because we can procreate and make another baby. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if me, whether we married or she's just my girlfriend, but if we locked in, yeah, save her.
even if we not
Well,
locked in, save her because
well,
the more I think about it,
well,
mhm.
I want you to say both of them. That's her
Well,
first
he had
thought.
already told you it's either or. It's either or, so
But so
there's no
it's
option
either
for both.
or,
There's
right?
no option for both. So even if we ain't locked in, even if somebody had a one night stand with,
Mm,
still save her, the lady,
okay.
because she still can. Like it's all about procreation, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. But now, hold up, let me spin this. What if y'all had a conversation? Y'all was just, you just had a general conversation. Then in conversation, you remember her saying, "If something happens during my labor, save the baby." What do you do? Then do you go by her wishes or do you save her?
I still save her. I'm not going by her wishes because it's like you said, we can always reproduce, or however, we can always get another baby whether we reproduce it or not.
Why I got to see now that you mentioning that, I feel like but I don't remember where it was, but I know I read somewhere or seen something, I don't know, where the lady wanted to save the baby.
Hmm.
The female wanted to save the baby, but the man saved her. And the
Hmm.
female was dumped the man.
Hmm. So
Because
is
he had to make.
so I wonder why she's so adamant about saving the baby and not her.
I don't think she got to have a reason though. In something like that, I wouldn't think that she have to have a reason. If that's what she said, then that's what she said.
Mm.
But he didn't save her. No, he saved her, and he let the
Mm.
baby go. And I think that was an end to them.
Mm.
And kind of like now in that case right there, kind of like if I'm faced with something like that and I make it through,
Mm.
I may look at you. Oh, okay. I see if something really goes down with me. You ain't gonna follow my wishes because
Mm.
I clearly told you, let me go, but save this child. Hmm. I don't know, but either way, if it's my choice, I'm gonna save the lady.
Okay.
There's a lot of kids out there that need to be adopted that don't have a home. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, and hopefully your womb ain't closed up and we can. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Oh no. Mm.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. You got a phobia?
Yes,
Oh, you do got one. Well, I already know what it is, but what?
I'm afraid of escalators. And at first, I wasn't afraid of escalators. I used to get them on all willy nilly and stuff. And then all of a sudden, it became an issue. But I think the issue was I was with my mama one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that she was scared. She was afraid of escalators,
Mm-hmm.
and she would not. I was like, "Come on, ma, let's go." And she was like, "No," and not seeing the terror in her eyes. And then I think after that,
Oh,
that was it.
and you
So
ain't
then
never been
now,
your
now I'm afraid of them.
and you ain't never been your ass back on there since.
You know, because when we go out, y'all be getting on the escalators. Nope, I take the stairs or get on the
What do you think gonna
elevator.
happen?
I don't know.
What
I
like
don't know if I'm a fall or I don't know. It's just weird.
okay.
Weird.
So you did say that before, but that wasn't the one I was thinking. You know, you said you're afraid of heights too. Did you say that?
Oh yeah,
Was that
yeah,
you? Yeah. Okay. So the escalator come before heights though, with you.
yeah. Because the thing is, although I'm afraid of heights, I still get on airplanes.
See, I just don't think that count. You said that last time, and I thought about that for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if getting on the plane would count.
Mm-hmm. You up high?
Yeah, but you enclosed in something.
Mm-hmm.
To me, when people be saying they scared of heights, to me it means like they don't want to climb up too high and look down,
Mm-hmm.
because they're scared it may fall over. Uh,
All that.
yeah. Okay. I, I was thinking about this when I jotted this down. I don't think I have a phobia. I don't think. I could be very, very wrong, but right off the top of my head, I don't think I have a phobia. I don't think I do. I'll whoop anybody's ass and not go anywhere. Let me see.
You not afraid of flying cockroaches?
Yeah, but that's like season. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it ain't really that I'm afraid of them. I don't want them on me. Don't You can
Mm-hmm.
fly whatever you want to fly to. Don't land on me. I ain't got time for you. Flying roaches and shit. Fuck you got wings for? Ain't you got 8 legs or something?
Yeah.
6 legs or
It's
something?
it don't matter. They want to get around any kind of way. They want to walk. They want to fly, jump.
You just see them motherfuckers in the damn summer.
Yeah, that's when they really come out.
Hell yeah, they'll come out. Shoot, man, with my mama, she be turning them porch lights on. Shit, turn that shit off. You attracting them motherfucking flying ass bugs and shit. No, turn that shit
Mhm.
off. No,
Yeah, turn it off. Them damn termites.
maybe the flying bugs, but like a real phobia. You know how like you said you scared of escalators, you scared of
Mm-hmm.
heights, stuff like that. Like I don't got like real phobia. I don't think I am a little fearful of those flying bugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I will kill them. I would get rid of them, but I don't know. I don't know. I am gonna think real, real long and hard. On next episode, I'm gonna have a phobia. All right, now Luke, we gotta talk about these two Chinese researchers who've been charged with smuggling a fungus considered to be a potential agro-terrorism attack in the United States. Now, word is, y'all brought that COVID over here.
Yeah, what do they say?
Word is, y'all responsible for that COVID. And now, when I listen to this story, this is the second time because they had already caught one. I don't know if it was early this year or late last year with some
Mm-hmm.
shit in his luggage. He talking about he was coming over here to visit his girlfriend and he didn't know that the stuff was in his backpack. Nigga, no. Life sentence. Just over
Right.
here trying to kill people. That's what I feel. Listen, nope, don't say it. Just over here trying to kill people. But them two, the two that they got, they was trying to get to the University of Michigan, I think, and
Mm.
do research it or whatever.
Mm.
Like, man, listen, y'all mad with Trump. Is that what's happening? That's why y'all trying to kill us because y'all mad with Trump. I thought
Hmm.
the man had stopped the terror. You still mad with him?
Yep.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, and piggybacking off of that, Amazon about to have humanoid robot delivering their packages. Did you
I
see
saw
that?
that. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see them walking up to my door delivering me shit. Okay, so when they start doing that, I'm gonna start having my Amazon stuff come to a pickup location. Don't come here. Okay, something come here where I ain't here. Don't come here.
I would like to see that though. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to see it from afar. I see my neighbor getting hugs. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
So you know they're doing deliveries with drones now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I remember Walmart was doing that. They doing it for food too. Like I saw,
Hmm.
I was watching a YouTube video. This couple and they was just hanging out in Atlanta, and they look down. Here come a little robot rolling by them with somebody's food going to deliver it. I'm like,
Mm.
that's cool. That's cool and all. But to me, that's still taking money out of, your everyday American mouth because you got people who deliver food for a living. Now y'all
Hmm.
got robots doing it. You got people who deliver those Amazon packages for a living too. And now y'all
Right.
got robots doing it. So yeah, it'd be cool to see, but well, I can't really see them having that many of them shits, man.
Mm-mm.
I can't see them having that many. I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
they trying to get these robots to replace us, but that's a bad idea. That is not gonna work.
It's a very bad idea. I don't like it. But I know
Mm-mm.
we progressing into, you know, I know the country, the world continuously, progressive, but I don't like it. I don't. I
Mm-mm.
don't. Have you watched Straw yet on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
The girl was watching yesterday at work. She get up, she come over there where I was. Some of her lashes missing. I said, "You, girl, you got something missing." She said, "I've been crying." Oh, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? You all right? Yeah, I just got to watching Straw. Girl, you don't get your ass away from my desk with this shit. Yeah, she said, "Girl, I cried so bad within the first 10 minutes I was crying." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." She
Man.
said, "The first 10 minutes, what she say? The whoever it is lose their child,
So
their
it was
car, and their
is it
job."
Taraji?
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I
Hmm.
don't know. I know Taraji in it. I know Tiana in it, and
Mm.
I know Taraji and Tiana. I don't know who that's. That's a Tyler Perry
I
movie,
think
right?
yeah, I think it's Sherry Shepherd too.
Yeah, Shepard ain't doing nothing. Okay, I might watch it when I might watch it tonight. Stuff like that. I know that people say gonna make you cry. I like watch that by myself just in case I do cry.
Oh, okay.
Sexy Red says if a man cheats on you only twice in 9 years, oh, this is specific to you. This is why I got this for you. Okay, so the case I
Mm.
don't be thinking about you, I got this for you.
Mm.
Sexy Red says if a man cheats on you only twice in 9 years, girl, take that man back. And Summer Walker agrees with her and says 2 times is nothing. What you make of that? What you think about that?
I make of it that they make excuses for their men,
Mm-hmm.
and they put up with just about anything.
That's what it sounds like. The other night, the other episode, we was talking about something similar to this, and I did ask you. I was like, if they cheat twice in 10 years or 15 years or something, I said I don't know, and you was like, nope, because they forming a habit, and I disagreed with you then because I was like, "Nah, I don't think nobody forming no habit now. You a habit once every 15 years ain't no fucking habit. Like if I want to smoke crack, don't say that. If I want to do drugs once every 15 years, that's not a habit to me. But now, yeah, she said twice in 9 years. Maybe they doing the same thing. I'm right back at you. I ain't never cheating. That's what I heard.
Now, what's this of y'all being together? If y'all gonna do all that?
So you think that every relationship, there's no room, like every relationship perfect, or
No,
there's no
no,
infidelity?
because no, I'm not saying that at all. But I mean, you do it once, then you gonna do it again. Because the first time when you did it, and you got caught. You said, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it no more." Then you do it again. Then you probably say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it again." It
Now
doesn't
what
matter.
is
It doesn't matter the time span. You still doing it. That's like me kill
I feel like the
somebody.
time span is important though. The time span in that is important. It's very important.
Why? Why is it important?
The time because if I cheat once every 15 years, that's the same
But
thing you
but
getting
but
if you giving
but
me.
but why are you cheating at all? First of all, and then you already said the first time you cheated you wasn't gonna do it again,
Well,
and then
I
you
never
feel
said
like
that. And a
well
man ain't said that either.
not
Mhm.
9 years in past or 15 years in past. I think I got a good cheat in me. I think she'll be all right with it since it's been so long since I did it from the first one. That's like he beating her today and then I ain't gonna do it again or whatever you say. Then you wait like 5 6 years later. It's
Mhm.
all the same. You hurting that person.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I ain't gonna argue with you. I just feel like in their case, they talking about every 9 years, or we talking about every 15 years. A lot of things can happen during that time. So I think sometimes people get it confused and clouded because you sound like you to me. I'm just saying to me, you sound very, very cloudy to me. You
Hmm.
sound very, very one track mind to me. Like a lot of things can happen. No, who wants to be cheated on? Nobody. But a lot of shit can come behind, can be the cause of that cheat. A lot of shit. And it could very well be you. The reason why I could be cheating on my player once when I cheated the first time, then 15 years later I cheated again. Who's to say my player ain't I ain't cheating because of something my player doing? Like I just feel like it's reasons
So
behind all
so
this
so
shit.
that mean you doing tit for tat then?
No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that because I'm not saying my player cheated. It could be my player could just be disconnected from the relationship. She could be disconnected from the connection that we had.
So
She could
did
be
you
very, very
so
distant.
did you
I,
talk
I
to
don't.
her?
I've done all that, and if nothing changed, and if I want to go out there, I mean, if I go out there and I do something I should not be doing because I'm not getting it here, it just kind of falls by the wayside. Because I think to me, people love saying, "Oh, did you talk to her? Did you talk to her? Did you talk to her?" The fuck? I don't. Communication is key, but communication don't fix everything. If that makes sense, it's
So
key.
going
You gotta have it, but communication don't fix everything. It
right.
just
So
doesn't.
going out and cheating
I'm
on
not
whoever
saying
you
it fix
with.
either. I'm not
Right.
saying it fix it either. I'm not saying that, but I am saying it could be a reason why the person went out there and did something. You yourself, you could be the reason that they went out there and did something. You could be in gained weight. You could, you don't look the way you used to look. You don't carry yourself the way you used to carry. It's a lot of different things. That's
Hmm.
why if I talk to somebody about relationships, the first thing that I say to them, it's a job.
Hmm.
Stop. You can't get in a relationship and become complacent. You can't do that because time changes. Like when I met you, you was wearing a Yankee hat. And 15
Hmm.
years later, you still wearing that same Yankee hat? No, no, that ain't gonna sit right with me. That like, and at this point in time, we've been there so long. You should really know me. You should know that this ain't, girl. This ain't that. This ain't that. Why you still look the exact same? The exact same. Nothing ain't changed about you. And I
Hmm.
keep telling you, yo, can you do this? Can you do that? And you always like to say communication. You talk to him, talk to him, talk to him. How many times have you had a conversation? Now I'm gonna take it off of cheating because cheating that's within you. To me, if I go cheat right now, I can't blame Nikki for me going to cheat. I wanted to do it, and I did it.
Exactly.
But how many times can you say communication is key when you got a motherfucker who don't even listen? They
Hmm.
don't follow directions. Not like I'm giving them directions. Some people you can't even talk to because the first time I come tell this whole like, yo, I don't really like, I don't really like, in that, can you do this? They get
Hmm.
offended. So you just stop saying anything to them
Hmm.
because it looks like everything come out of my mouth is offensive to you. So I'm okay, all right, whatever.
So how are you saying these offensive things to this person?
So let me ask you a bitch. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. You should have sense enough to know when you finna talk about something that sensitive, because it's just not. I know for me, I'm gonna have to ease it in. Cause I ain't really
Mm-hmm.
one to just walk up to you and just boom, boom, boom. I ain't really like that. I'm gonna just
Mm-hmm.
maybe say it jokingly, put it in a joke, and then
Mm-hmm.
maybe when the atmosphere permits, then I may put it in a more serious tone. But some of these people, man, you can't talk. You can't talk to these people. Talk to them. Talk to them and do what? Tell them what? She
Mm-hmm.
this bitch finna have a hissy fit just because I'm saying I hate your shoes, bro. I don't like your shoes. Why you keep wearing them? Why you keep wearing them? Okay, all right.
Those are my shoes.
And see, you be the one can't nobody talk to.
Yeah, those are my shoes.
See, I believe you. You
But
playing?
to be honest with you, as you say, not for nothing, those are that person's shoes. I didn't buy them for you. I bought them because I liked them. Not not
That's
if
why
not
I'm a
not
cheap.
not
That
not
would be why I go cheap.
not no, you want cheap because that's bullshit right
No,
there.
no, no,
But
no, no. If you tell
if
me,
you tell me that I really don't like you in those shoes. Okay, but I just know not to wear those shoes when I'm with you. But I'm
that's
gonna
what I
wear them.
just said. But what you I just said, I maybe at first I'm a joke and then I'm gonna turn serious when the time permits. I don't really like you in those.
Hmm.
Even if I got to go buy you another pair of shoes. Because if you don't like me in this, then how about you replace it?
That's
Okay?
what she probably definitely gonna say.
And and I'll be cool with that because that's the chance I take when I go to her and tell her I don't like them. In my head, I already know I gotta buy this bitch some shoes. Let me save my coins.
Mm.
Well, bitch, you pay 12 for them, and I'm gonna pay 12 for these ones. I'm gonna get you, but I don't like them.
She went to Walmart.
Hold up, dog. You go to Macy's and Dillard's and shit and get some $12 shoes with the green dot. I don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Walmart be having some cute shoes.
Oh, I got some. Yeah. I ain't got no shoes at Walmart in about 3 or 4 years, but the last pair of shoes I got from Walmart, it was nice. It was like some not dressy, but
Mm.
casual type shoes. They were nice.
Casual, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They were nice. And listen, stop playing Walmart. I be buying clothes out of Walmart. I do.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame right there. Because clothes out of Walmart sometimes be very top tier. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they talking about.
I don't either. And Walmart kind of expensive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart ain't the Walmart. Oh,
It ain't the old Walmart.
hell no, it ain't the old Walmart. Listen, after 5 years of dating, Haley Berry turned down a marriage proposal from her boyfriend. She said she'd been married 3 times and that they don't need to get married to validate their love. What you think?
I mean, that's what she feels. That's what she feels. But they don't have kids together, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, it don't matter. Because more, to me, it's the legalities of it. 'Cause, like if anything go wrong, you have say, and not the person's family and stuff like that. But
Well, you can get that you can get that drawn up and notarized in yeah, you ain't gotta be married.
so I
Mm.
mean, if she don't want to, she been married 3 times. So
Yeah, she been burned. That was that first marriage? No, because she's married. I remember a long time ago. She's married to the Atlanta Braves baseball player David Justice, and I think it's her second marriage. I think
with Eric Benet,
was she married to Eric?
I think maybe I don't know. Look it up.
Let's see.
I know she was with him,
Yeah, I know. I remember she's with him.
and she was
Um,
saying he had like a sex addiction.
a sex addiction. Yep, 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 yep. And then she Haley Berry. Oh, here you go, right here. David Justice. Yep, she's married to him. Eric Benet. I think it's this last husband who I'm thinking about, Olivier
Oh
Martinez.
yeah, talking about with
He
that
took
child
the
she had with him.
Yeah, he
I
took the
think it
baby.
is.
She paying right
Mm-hmm.
now. She paying him child support and
Mm-hmm.
spousal support and all that shit like that. She ain't even married no. She ain't been burned. She ain't, and I'm I don't know that I blame her. I don't know that I blame her now
Yeah,
because
because
she got a
they
raw deal.
know her background and shit, and
Yeah,
they be trying to get her for her money. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't blame her either.
Because Haley Berry got old money. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
she
She
been in the
been had,
business for a minute.
yeah, she been had money. So stop playing with her. All right. This one funny. Well, wait, I ain't laugh. I'm sorry, I ain't laugh. It's ridiculous. It's sickening. A woman says that she's 29 and her baby dad is 69. She says it's not what you think. She got a body odor and he accepted it.
But how old is she?
29. And no matter who because she stink.
She never went to the doctor to get it rectified.
She stink.
Hmm.
Would you date a person who
No.
is dang, let me finish. I know. Would you date somebody who wait, how can I put it? Because I don't want to say stink though, because in my mind, you can cure all stinkiness.
Mm-hmm.
Would you date somebody who's unkept, who were maybe sloppy, slouchy? Because you consider yourself to be a neat person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you date somebody who's the opposite of you? Not so neat, not so kept.
Mm-mm.
You don't think it'll work? You don't think that
So does that include hygiene and all that?
mm, yeah, it can include hygiene because people are raised different.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So that means you don't want to shower. You don't shower, or you shower not so often, or bathe not so often, and then when you do put on clothes, you don't want to look.
you don't want to
You
iron
don't
them.
care. You don't care how you carry yourself. So it would
Yeah,
be a no.
yeah.
Because
So
we
you
was
don't think that you
referencing.
could be,
Right.
like be with them or whatever, but kind of show them a better way, or you just not really up for that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I must have to really like that person to see if I could show them a better way. But my
Yeah.
first initial answer is no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Um. Okay, I got nothing for you. This man say he only with his wife got a bad shape. She bad built. He said he only with her because he broke and she make more money than he do. But
No,
he said,
I can
but
believe
he
that.
said if he came across somebody, if he had money, if he wasn't broke, he wouldn't take a second look at her.
I can believe it.
And he ugly as hell. But that's neither here nor there. I said, boy, you should be. He said he hate his wife. They married.
Damn.
You should be happy. Anybody want you? Yo, you seen the shot being renewed for another season? Your show, the
Yeah.
shot.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I do really like the shot, but I think it's time for him to come to an end.
You always say that, so don't tell me that no more. Yeah, by every show, you always gonna say, "I think it's time for it to come to an end."
I do. I do. I like it, but I think it's time for it to come to an end.
Why you
Just
think
about
that?
everybody is leaving. Two or three people that left already from this season. But they're gonna bring somebody from season two back, which is, I think is crazy. But they really don't have a storyline anymore because really it's based about Chicago, but the main characters was the four boys who was hanging out. So Kevin is gone. Um, uh I forgot their name. So
So you think them four little boys, the big boy, the boy who had the brother that sell drugs, the
hmm
little dark boy, it was just three of them, wasn't it? Three of them little boys.
oh yeah,
Just
three of
three.
them. It's just three.
So you think the
Yeah,
storyline revolved around them?
it was for the most part they showed them quite a lot,
I ain't think this. I don't. Okay.
and they showed Emmett. That's why I guess I say four, but they ain't really hang out. But and Emmett,
Uh-huh.
but a lot of the characters that now they storyline just didn't end it because Kevin and his sister, his mama, she didn't left.
Uh-huh.
She ain't on that no more.
She got
Cause
killed.
no, she with the brat now. Cause the woman who she married, they broke up.
Wasn't
They
that
got
woman Auntie
divorced.
something? That's the season I stopped watching. Wasn't that wife?
No, what it
Okay.
was, the wife had cheated with the brat. So
Oh,
then after
the
that,
bread.
they were going through a lot. They
Wait,
didn't they
so that Kev, their mama cheated,
yeah cheated
but
with
why
the
was that
brat.
her wife acting so strange? She was
I
acting
don't
very strange, like the day of the wedding. That's the season I stopped watching it though, so I don't know
the
what the fuck.
the day of their wedding.
She was just acting strange all the way up to it. So I was thinking maybe she was marrying her for a reason type shit. I didn't took
Oh
it back
well, if
then
it
though.
was they didn't say it or anything.
Okay, so the Diddy trial, right?
Mhm.
So in the beginning, I be keeping up with it. I be listening to
Okay,
it. Um, Cassie had testified, and she testified that they should have the freak offs. He basically just be making her have the freak offs and stuff like that. So
right.
then they start bringing in some of the people that they're freaking off with to testify. So there's this
Okay.
one man they brought in, they call him the Punisher or some shit. So they brought him in to testify.
The
He
Punisher.
ended up
Huh?
going on Cam and Mace's podcast. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it was on Cam and Mace's podcast. But Cam asked the man, so how was it? Effing was the P good?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he asked the escort man.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was a very ignorant, very, very ignorant question to ask that man about something that traumatized that lady. He talking about was the pussy good, man, and the man tried to kind of get around, answer the question. Come on, man, that's why you here, all that kind of shit like that. I thought that was so ignorant because I don't think anything about this trial is funny. I don't. I don't.
No.
I don't think anything about it is funny. And
Mm-mm.
for you to sit up on your big grown rich ass and ask this man how was the pee, how was the pee, like in an ordinary setting, maybe that's cool if that's what you
Mm-mm.
want to ask. But in this particular case right here, everybody already pretty much knew this stuff. This stuff wasn't new.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't new. Everybody pretty much knew what was going on, right? But it's little bits and pieces that's coming out to show basically that he made her do these things.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you so insistent that you asked this man how was it? How was it? And then the man was like, well, he tried to get out at first and then he came back and he was like, well, I couldn't really get into it because you got a nigga over here in the corner beating his meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I
Damn.
couldn't really get into it. So
Mm.
I'm like, bro, why you ask him that? I just thought that was just nasty to ask. That like, hmm,
Yeah,
hmm.
so on June 5th, the judge was mad because Diddy was making facial expressions to with the juror. And he was like, "No, you cannot do that." So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why he was making facial expressions. I don't know if he was trying to persuade him or what,
Yeah, yeah.
but he was like, "No, this is unacceptable. We're not doing this."
Mm-hmm. And he was yesterday when I was listening to it, he was doing it to a witness. But this witness that was on the stand, the last person, who actually they call her Jamie
Mm,
because her name ain't. so called supposed to be out there, but we already know who it is. It's 15 baby mama. That's who it is. That her
Oh,
name.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. I think that's who it is. He's still paying her rent to
Mm,
this day because they had some kind of love contract where, and she testified and said how she loved being with him in the beginning. And when he
mm,
first came to her and asked her about doing something, with somebody else, she's like, maybe it's just a fantasy. Sometimes you want to fulfill your person's fantasy. So she felt like maybe it was a fantasy. She just need kept,
right.
kept, kept, kept. She slept with three people in one night. She got her business, her vagina was sore as hell. I don't know it was. You got people
Right.
like, every time I be listening to this shit, I just be like picturing him in my head, and I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? You don't like women. I don't think you like women.
You know.
And he may not be capable of love either.
Yo, you didn't heard the type of relationship him and his mama done had. It's not good. And I don't
What
know
you
if it's
mean?
true.
Him and
They
his
were
mama
saying,
tight as thick as thieves. What you mean?
yeah. Oh, they are. Because
Yeah.
Cassie, now I don't know if this is true or not, because I think the shit is weird. Cassie said that the two boys,
Mhm.
the two boys, oh my god, this is some nasty shit. They said the two boys was going down on the grandmother.
Yeah, now they just
Now,
adding something in there. They just adding
I was
something
like,
because
I
I
hope
ain't
that
believe
is
that.
not true at all, because that is some sick
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think they just making stuff up. They a lot of stuff being made up. I wouldn't believe that unless somebody said that. But I mean, listen, it's been some stranger things. Stranger things have happened. So these rich people got weird, weird ways about them. So I wouldn't put
Mm-mm.
it past them. But I hadn't heard that, but I wouldn't put it past them. Well,
Mm-mm. They keep it.
yeah, I really don't believe in. I know in my relationship, I don't believe in making this girl do nothing she don't want to do. And I do mean nothing. If she don't want to cook, you ain't got to cook. If you don't want to clean up, you ain't got to clean up. Like I got two hands and I'm very capable of cooking and cleaning up. If you don't want to, invite that third person to beer, not just playing. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So yeah,
Nah,
that's just I don't, if you don't want to do it, I ain't gonna feel right making you do
you
it.
do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let me round up. This is the last song I got right here. What's one TV show you'll never get tired of?
That's a few. The Game,
Mm,
Girlfriends,
mm,
Insecure, The Golden Girls. Let's just name a few.
just a few. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
What's one movie that if you had to watch it over and over and over and over again, what's one movie that you'll watch?
The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday.
Okay, I just said one, and I really feel like that's probably the only movie that you've ever seen. I do. I feel like it's the
That's
only
what
movie that.
that's one of my favorite movies. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I just love it so much for whatever reason, and I can watch it over and over and over because I generally do. I watch it over and over and over, and I can see different stuff. Even with the last part when they had like the like the sitcom thing,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
final chapter,
yeah.
you see something different. But then, like with the final chapter, then you think about, oh, so that's why he did that. Oh, that's why
Mm,
she said that. Because it all comes back around in a full circle. I don't know. I just like it a lot.
that makes sense. Okay. Well, girl, go watch the
I
best
know.
man.
I know. What you don't have no movies. You might have sitcom, but you don't have no movies.
You know what's a movie I liked, and this finna be crazy. Let me look it up because I don't remember the name. Let me
Well,
look it up.
it must not be your favorite.
Well, I don't see one,
You gotta look it
and
up.
I wasn't finna say favorite. I just finna say a movie I liked. Yeah, you're right. It never was my favorite. Who? Okay, let's see. What's the name of this movie? Yeah, Raising Dion. You probably didn't see it with Michael B. Jordan and another lady. I liked that movie.
Mm.
I like that movie.
Was he in the military?
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
did
I think
see that one.
he got deleted in the military, and then he had a bunch of journals, and the lady, yeah, would read it to the son or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that's not my favorite.
Huh?
Mm. I see. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but yeah, it's not my favorite.
Well, who said it was your favorite? I said I liked it. I said nothing about you. What the fuck? But okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You got anything else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me close it out on this one. So you've been on a deserted island,
yeah.
left behind from the boat, right? So it's
Okay.
you, your wife, your two kids, because it's a family trip. Your
Okay.
mom, your pops.
Damn. Everybody went on a trip, huh?
Yeah, family trip. Whatever. So you been there shit, at least about a month. So then he come a rescue boat, in the water, come a rescue boat, but it's a small ass boat, and you can only take two people. Who you taking? And they don't know when they'll be able to come back and get the rest of your people.
My kids, my two kids. Because if they don't know when they're coming back, I'm gonna take my kids because I know the adults can think for themselves. Or my kids.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't agree with nothing. You probably shouldn't try to take your mom and your wife.
I definitely won't take my mama.
You ain't right.
She could be out there a minute.
She stand be out there 30 more days. Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I'll take
Let,
my kids.
let her get a little more fresh air.
Yeah, she stands some fresh air. Leave her alone. Yeah, I'll probably take my kids because I know if I leave them there, well, yeah, I'm gonna take my kids. I'm gonna take my kids. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause yeah, I'm gonna take my kids.
It's
Yeah,
like you
cause
second guessing. So
no,
who else you thinking
I'm finna
about?
tell you. No, I'm gonna take them because like I was thinking of something else. Like if that's my husband's kids, these two kids are me and my husband's kids, like our biological kids. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna take my kids because I've had more time with my husband than I have my children. So I'm
Right.
gonna take them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take my kids.
You'll take your kids.
Yeah. And just let them do. Y'all go back and get them when you can.
Can you bring them tomorrow? Okay. Well, okay. That's all you had. That's all you got.
Mm. Yeah, that's it.
All right, y'all. Well, we've crossed another episode off our list. Episode 62. Creeping
Mm.
on up to 100. Creeping on up to triple digits.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Triple,
thank y'all
triple,
again for
triple.
tuning in with us and hanging out with us for this time that y'all hung out with us. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and peace.
Peace.